Saturday afternoon, shots and explosions are heard inside the busy, upscale Westgate shopping mall in Nairobi, Kenya.
Westgate Mall is reportedly being held under siege. Shoppers are held by gunmen, and unconfirmed reports indicate that several people have been shot.
Eyewitnesses say an unknown number of gunmen burst into the mall through multiple entrances, firing shots at the ceiling and tossing grenades. At first, panicked shoppers assume it's a robbery. But then, eyewitnesses say the gunmen tell all Muslims in the building to leave, according to some reports, asking them the name of the Prophet Muhammad's mother to prove their faith before they exit, which would leave the non-Muslims as hostages and targets.
At least 18 gunmen believed to be within the Westgate, having taken control of the mall. Right now, police, as we understand, have been able to gain access. We do understand the death toll now stands at least 4 people.
The gunmen move from store to store, shooting people randomly. Hundreds of terrified shoppers try to flee or attempt to hide inside stores and stairwells. Many escape however they can. Kenyan authorities storm the mall in pursuit of the gunmen, who've sequestered themselves somewhere inside the huge complex with an unknown number of hostages. The standoff has begun. Hallways and corridors turn into battlegrounds, with desperate shoppers caught in the midst of it. 30-year-old Bendita Malakia from North Carolina tried to run after she heard shooting, but ended up hiding for 4 terrifying hours before she finally escaped.
We stood up and we started to turn, and then there was a second, then we heard machine guns. And then we started to run, and there was a second explosion which knocked us on the ground.
As the Kenyan military takes control over more of the building, survivors begin trickling out.
Mom, everything's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry, everything is fine. You're fine. You're fine.
By late Saturday afternoon, the terrorist group Al-Shabaab comes forward, claiming responsibility for the attack in a series of tweets, also indicating one or more of the gunmen may be American. Sunday, and the siege continues. By midday, the Kenyan government announces 59 are dead, more than 175 wounded. Among them, 26-year-old American Elaine Dang, who spoke by phone from the hospital.
I'm okay. I'm very grateful to be alive.
The gunmen are still inside the mall, still holding hostages. By Monday, day 3 of the standoff, the Kenyan government says their forces have taken control of most of the building.
The process of evacuating hostages have gone on very well. And we are very certain that, if any, there are very, very little hostages in the building.
But later in the day, heavy gunfire, 62 confirmed dead, and the 4th day of the standoff has now begun.